Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by hills and wide green fields, there lived a 22-year-old boy named Rihan. His family was simple. His father worked as a farmer, his mother stitched clothes for neighbors, and life moved gently, almost too gently. But inside Rihan's heart lived a dream much bigger than the village, the fields, or even the mountains around him. Rihan wanted to build something that would help millions of people. He didn't know exactly how, but he believed deeply that he was meant for more. Every night before sleeping, he whispered to himself, "One day I will do something great." But dreams alone don't make life easy. A mind full of pressure. Even though Rihan dreamed big, his mind was never at peace. Sometimes he feared the future. Sometimes he regretted wasted time in the past. Sometimes he felt small, weak, and unsure. People around him didn't help either. "You're just a farmer's son. No one from this village ever becomes successful. Don't dream too big." Their words hit him like stones. But like Marco in the earlier story, Rihan's mind also became restless. His thoughts kept circling. What if I fail? What if everyone laughs at me? What if I'm not enough? One night, unable to sleep, he walked outside and sat under the old banyan tree. His father quietly came and sat beside him. "What worries you, son?" he asked gently. Rihan hesitated. "Baba, I have a big dream, but I don't know if I can do it. My mind never stays calm." His father smiled the way only a wise, tired father can. "Dreams are like seeds, Rihan. They grow only when the mind is calm enough to take the first step." Those words stayed with Rihan. A search for clarity. The next morning, he decided to leave for the nearby town to seek guidance. People told him about an old mentor who lived alone near the hills, a man who had once guided many youths to find purpose. Rihan thought of the story he had once heard, the story of Marco, who found peace by learning how to control his thoughts. Rihan hoped maybe he could find something similar. After a long walk under the hot sun, he reached a small hut covered with flowers. Outside, the old mentor sat peacefully, just like the wise man Marco once met. Rihan bowed and said, "Sir, I have a big dream, but my mind is full of fear and doubt. I want to do something great, but I don't know where to begin." The old man looked at him calmly and said, "Come with me. I want to show you something." He took a small lamp, lit it, and placed it on Rihan's palm. "Walk to the other side of the courtyard," he said, "and don't let the flame go out." Rihan held the lamp carefully and began walking. A soft breeze blew and he protected the flame with his hand. A bird flew close, but he didn't get distracted. His eyes stayed fixed on the flame. After a slow, steady walk, he returned. The old man smiled. "You kept the flame alive. But tell me, while walking, did you think about your fears, your worries, your failures?" Rihan shook his head. "No, sir. My focus was only on the flame." The mentor nodded. "That flame is your dream. When you focus on it, there is no space for fear. When you protect it, your doubts cannot blow it out. When you walk step by step, even the strongest wind cannot defeat you." Something clicked inside Rihan. For the first time, his heart felt light. The journey begins. Rihan returned home feeling stronger. He finally understood what his father had said. A calm mind can take the first step. And the first step is the most important one. He began working on a project he had imagined for years, a small learning center for children in his village. He wanted kids to have access to books, computers, and knowledge he never had. His dream was not to escape the village, but to lift it. Every day he collected old books. He saved money from small jobs. He taught children under the shade of the banyan tree. People laughed at him again. "No one will come. Your dream is too big." But Rihan remembered the flame. He stayed focused. When the world finally noticed slowly, children began joining him. 5 kids turned into 20. 20 became 50. Parents noticed their kids reading, learning, growing. A local newspaper wrote about the young boy creating a free learning center out of nothing. Then a charity group visited and donated computers. Soon after, volunteers from the city came to help him teach. The learning center became bigger, brighter, full of life. Rihan, the boy everyone doubted, had created something that changed the entire village. One evening, while looking at the children studying with smiles on their faces, Rihan felt tears in his eyes. He had done it. He had taken his dream, the flame, and protected it until it lit the whole village. The real success. A year later, Rihan's Learning Center was registered as an educational foundation. Student after student passed exams, earned scholarships, and moved towards brighter futures.